The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Gives it to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. A running play called on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. Aiming for the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting they thought with certain formations they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
The Gators looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. It's QB sneak. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. Third down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. But no. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be fourth down in inches.
And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on fourth and goal. Scanning the field. It's ETN. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And this is going to be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air. It's Etienne. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So, second down after the incompletion. And they'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up. Makes the grab on the move. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point puts them up 9 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Foster. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Now it's second down here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's ETN. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Ball handed off. They stop him right at the 24.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play. Second down after that run on the previous play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
But the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's ETN. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so the lead is 9. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up. And, of course, you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, and keep those sticks moving.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Etienne. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already he's thrown 1 pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Etienne. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On the ground, it's Foster. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to throw it deep. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch. So the 2-point conversion will make this a 1-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's ETN. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Goes to his right side there for the completion. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's ETN. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Boy, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the second and third level. They do a good job with the defensive front, but the strong safety sneaks by him and comes up with a sack.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's ETN. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes, And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Another big play by the...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. To throw, it's Etienne. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Foster. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
And now the handoff. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone.
And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He pulls in the catch, and they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. To throw, it's Etienne. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's caught at the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Point after makes it a 15-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap. It's Foster. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, It's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock, and you seal victory.
Defense loading up in DBs here, wanting to prevent the deep pass play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's ETN. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The Gators line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. looking for 6. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Pressure is coming. The context is he let the ball go. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's caught downfield. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.